Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the first episode of Kanojo mo Kanojo. And this is one of the currently airing shows that I decided to check out. It's a comedy slice of life show, which is pretty up my alley, and judging by the cover art, the girls are quite cute. And that's pretty much all I really know about the show. I do try to avoid reading synopsises and watching PVs and stuff as best I can, because I like to go in as blind as I can. The title, I'm not even sure how you would even translate that, Kanojo mo Kanojo, because I know Kanojo can mean either, you know, she, like the pronoun, or girlfriend, but not sure which one in each case, you know, the first and the second one, because the first Kanojo is also written in katakana, the second one's written in kanji. Not for such a simple sounding title, it's actually quite hard to understand what it's trying to say, at least for me. So that's interesting. But yeah, not too much to going into this. So before I do, though, I do kind of have to explain how I do things for anyone that might be new to the channel. As it says down there, I do not show the anime footage and stuff in this video because YouTube not a big fan of any of that. What I do show you, though, are subtitles from the show down there and a timer so you can get your own copy of the show and just get it all synced up with my reaction, which I should provide enough down there for that to be possible. So that's how I do things. Now let's jump on in and see exactly what all these Kanojos are about. So let's do it. 3, 2, 1, play. Looks like we're starting with a confession scene too. Okay. So she confessed to you despite having a girlfriend? Just harem protagonist things. That's quite an excellent bow, too. So maybe they both mean girlfriend, just like, this is my Kanojo, and this is also my Kanojo. Like that sort of thing. Wow, that looked good. Wasn't quite the voice I expected, but... You're not to brag or anything, but I'm just... Jesus, man. Okay. Saki. Want some saki? Yeah, Saki-chan is gorgeous. He wouldn't do that. Yeah, even just like the posture and stuff, just like she just radiates pure erotic energy. It's just me that's picking up on that. Yeah, he wouldn't do that. Oh, okay. Just loud enough for the whole class to hear it. Man, this would be embarrassing. Just damn. Yeah, this is quite a scene. I bet you feel something. Oh yeah, that's another good thing to yell in class. A little bit. I mean, yeah, most people wouldn't just do what you just did. Also, just my imagination, she just have a big butt. Like, there's been a couple of shots where I've felt like that's the case. Also, I think I recognize her voice. I might look that up later. I mean, they're both weird. I think that's that's safe to say. That's what I was trying to say. Actually, that voice might be like Natsumi from No No Bioni, now that I think about it. That might be who that voice actress was. She said it. It's time to panic, a girl confessed to me. So yeah, we get our opening. Bum bum. bum bum. I already kind of like it. Bum 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 bum. A literal triangle. Okay. Yeah, she really is gorgeous. I agree that he's the luckiest man. Kanojo mo Kanojo. So I guess the title really just refer to just having two girlfriends. Which in retrospect, yeah, that makes sense. Or these two girls that want to be his girlfriend. That's a posture. It was also like her legs like bound in the thingy. But you could look up that tiny skirt there. Fuzaka Tenaiza. Wait, no, yeah, that's what I said. This is quite interesting new opening. They are really pushing the triangle symbolism like hard. Bum 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 bum. Girlfriend, yeah. So yeah, Kanojo confirmed to definitely mean girlfriend in this context, if there was ever any doubt. Even if that isn't the right way. They have no time to read the Japanese title too. Okay. Nagisa. I can remember that. Mm. You are not as attractive as Saki, I'm sorry to say, but you're cute enough. What's he gonna say? Yeah, fair enough. Worked hard on becoming cuter. Good work. Oh, it's got us up. You know, I kind of love the MC. I'm gonna be honest. Oh my god, that is good looking. I believe her. Although if your girlfriend walks in on this, she's gonna have a question or two. But damn, that looks good. So Nagisa, Naoya, Saki. I think I'm getting the names down fairly well. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a bit much. I'd say so. I think you're definitely worthy of being anyone's girlfriend. I love the lack of hesitation with this man. I can respect that. Yeah, that's a bit of a different story, though, because he kind of has a girlfriend. What do you think? You can just have two? Yeah, think of Saki. That's not what we're saying. Nobody would say that. But, there's a but. And Saki has it. Is he really gonna... Okay. I mean, there's not much to say after that. Unless you want to cheat, but I think he already said he wasn't gonna cheat, so... Yeah. I kind of feel bad for this girl. What are you gonna say, man? What are you gonna say? Is there a bud coming here too? Oh, what do you mean by that? The conflict is real. We start out as friends, maybe? Nope. He straight up went there. He straight up went there. How do you take that? I mean, you found a solution, so let's give it a try. And that starts our show. I like how they call her Saki Saki. It's a cute nickname. At least assume that's her nickname. I got a new girlfriend, Saki-chan. I should introduce you to her. Yeah, you're in for a treat right now. She's like, I don't think I like where this is going. The gears moving in her head. Oh, okay. I mean, she kind of approves to an extent. Fair enough. I knew he was gonna say that. Yeah, Saki is kind of perfect. Good job there. I've heard worse. I've heard much worse in anime. We're just doing random things. Wish I could have seen it too. Your leg is kind of in the way. I mean, so far, his girlfriend seems to approve of his other girlfriend. Okay, that sounds very promising. I look forward to the future of threes. Never mind. I didn't say anything. So there it is. What do you think of that one? I mean, you did kind of almost say that you were up for it, kind of. Like, just essentially asking his girlfriend for permission to date another girl. There's really not a better solution. You know, from his perspective. I think this might take a minute to process. I don't blame you. Yeah, he's being upfront about it. I can respect that. It's not cheating if you get permission, so. The camera work here. Okay, that's not a promising look. Maybe negotiations are broken down. I was hoping, fingers crossed. I thought you liked her. This is such a ridiculous situation. You'd be good enough for me. But he's an anime protagonist. He has bigger ambitions. I mean, the alternative is nothing at all, you know, it's kind of preferable. Arguably. Because all she has is to improve her position, whereas your position, you know, kind of lowers with this arrangement. So, of course, you're not exactly on the same page. Well, I'm glad we have her as backup here. We do kind of outnumber her. That's just your perspective. This is how ReZero should have went. Minase, Nagisa, back me up here. Okay, starting to look like that one girl from that one Demon King anime. The, you know, fast food place one. Okay. Hey, don't you want her as like a side girlfriend? Okay, Jesus Christ, man. You can only really help things. The music too helps a lot. Man, it was such an all or nothing gambit. This guy's amazing. They're gonna finally get breaking her down. I think it worked. Saki is now accepted girlfriend too. You'll get over it. What a great idea for a show. Yeah, for a show. I could have some ideas. We essentially already had our first group date, so. This guy just never runs out of good ideas. Man, the escalation in one episode has been insane. I am just kind of dying over here. Well, home sweet home. Yeah, that's a good word for it. Really don't have any words for what's happening right now. In one episode, he doubled his girlfriends and moved them in with him. It almost was more like I'm, playing an AeroGet than a fan watching anime. Oh, that is a crazy amount of steam. Way too much steam. Biggest complaint so far of the show. Let's not push it too much in one episode. Rubber ducky, you're the one. You make bath time so much fun. Is that gonna be Nagisa this time? Yeah. Good chance for the girlfriends to bond. Yeah, we're both girls. I don't see the problem. Can't see anything to the steam anyway, so I don't know why you're bothering to try to cover. Why would it be awkward? Imagine how the duck feels. Taking peeks, I see. I did notice in that one montage of things she did, we did see your chest, so I was well aware. Oh, that was I think it was a bit of a chibi art style. But you got the point across. Oh, close. Well, I think we should all sleep together if the bed's big enough. Yeah, why not? Getting in. Getting close. Really try to see much of anything to that steam, even the friggin' bathtub. Unfortunate. Like, she just assumes that that's already been a thing. Wow. How long have you been going now? Anyway, was it a month? I don't quite remember. So, have you done anything together? Because she's not as behind as she thought. Now you two kiss. Majime translated as stuck up. Why? So yeah, I think that was a good bonding session. What? Washing the dishes. Oh no, I think she might be naked. Did she not think about that much before? I mean, no more than he'd do with you, I would imagine. That towel's gonna come up at some point. Jeez. That towel's definitely coming up at some point. I love how honest this man is. Well, at the same time. Oh man. This man might be the greatest anime protagonist I've ever seen. He just might be. I mean, it's obviously come to mind. There's nothing wrong with what he's thinking, saying. And I still think you're more attractive overall, Saki. Don't worry about it. I'm impressed the towel hasn't come off yet with all the movement she's done. And damn, she looks good in that towel. Yeah, we should, you know. I was gonna say something. I think I've been dead about 5 minutes now. Yeah, that's what she takes issue with. Yeah, I can't really have one of you get ahead of the other. Gotta be fair with your girlfriends after all. I mean, I'm sure she does eventually. Maybe not right this second, but... I mean, that body was made for sex, let's be honest. Saki-chan's mother. Sure, okay, break a leg, I'll do my best. Okay. Episode's still going. Or is this the ED? I think, yeah, this is the ED, never mind. This is the ED. Also, who's a blonde girl? How does she come into things? Because it's Kanojo mo Kanojo, not Kanojo mo Kanojo mo Kanojo, so there shouldn't be any more Kanojo. But... I can't. She's quite cute, too. Ski. Oh my god, that is a bikini. Yeah. I was gonna go read the name of the song, but then I saw her in a bikini, and I kind of the struggle was real. That was a very nice behind shot too, and she's like always sideways. I swear. Yeah, be careful not to text to the wrong girlfriend. Something he's got to be careful about for sure. About preview. How Nagisa feels. I did. Okay. Okay, that was the first episode of Kanojo mo Kanojo. And I mean, my biggest guess was that it would involve two girlfriend characters. You know, I always talk about how kind of I wasn't quite sure what to take away from the title, but that was kind of my biggest guess, and that is the case, right? I mean, but the thing is, he mentioned not cheating on her to Saki at some point, so I was thinking, okay, maybe it's not going to be two girlfriends, but I don't know what else Kanojo mo Kanojo could refer to, but yeah, because I was imagining the typical cheating thing of being sneaky about it, like making sure two girlfriends don't meet too often, you know, that kind of thing. Right? But no, I mean, our protagonist, oh god, our protagonist, what do you even say about him? He is so, yeah, Majime, as she said, like, so straightforward, like, honest, proper. Stuck up is just a terrible translation of Majime. But, like, he just, yeah, very straight-laced. He, you know, he does it, because he has his girlfriend, Saki, childhood friend character. They get along pretty well. And just watching the two of them interact is great. Like, this man does not have a lot of shame. He just, like, proudly declares his feelings loudly. Doesn't matter who's around, where he is. If he has some feelings, he feels like he needs to get across to someone, he just does it, you know, to his girlfriend, hugs her and stuff in the middle of the classroom. Just some of the back and forth we got between those two was great. Definitely one of the good parts of the show. So, and Saki in general is just great. I love her character design, you know, her voice, her personality, how much we've got of it in this episode. She just quite very lucky to have her as a girlfriend for sure. And then you had Nagisa, who also apparently likes him, who confessed to him, who apparently has done a lot of like prep work to be worthy of him, like to get him to like her, like sort of thing. Gives him this fancy food and all that, and kind of declares even after he rejects her, because he of course already has a girlfriend, she's like, well, you know, I'll try again, you know, like I'm not just gonna give up on you, right? And then he's like, you know what, I can't make this girl sad. I mean, she's great. Like, if I didn't already have a girlfriend, I probably would, you know, accept her feelings. So, like, maybe I could work around this, right? Maybe I could just have them be both of them be my girlfriends. I mean, who made the rule they can only have one girlfriend, really? I mean, if that's the only reason why I would reject her is I have a girlfriend, then at that point you had to kind of weigh that option. Like, how big of a deal is that really? You know, if that's not as much of a deal breaker as you might initially think, then maybe you could like push it to the side a bit. Be like, you know what? I have two girlfriends now. That's fine. But it's only fine if you can get your initial girlfriend to agree to it. Like that's the hard part, right? Because otherwise it's just, you know, regular cheating, which our man here is too great of a guy to ever do. So that scene was great. Just, I mean, there was a lot of great scenes, but just the initial bringing her over to her was great, because I just kind of filled in a lot of blanks in my head about how they could possibly go. You know, just like, hey Saki, I brought up this girl. I kind of want her to be my girlfriend too. So you think we can work this out? Just so many funny ways I could go. But actually, we didn't even have the important conversation that we needed to have. We didn't even have it there. We actually had a nice little montage kind of thing where we hung out with her, right? Because Saki made a pretty good point about the two of them getting to each other a little bit before whatever he was going to do, right? Which made sense, right? Because, I mean, it's good for us, for him, because the more they've bonded, the harder it would be for her to just, like, reject the proposal, you know, push her away, be mean to her, essentially, crush her hopes and dreams, because she's okay with this, right? She already agreed to it because, like I said, from her perspective, this is only going up, whereas with her, it's going down, because she's going to go from being his primary girlfriend to just his only girlfriend is to one of the two, and she goes from not being his girlfriend at all to being his girlfriend. So yeah, the best thing he had going for him probably was the fact that it was a two-on-one battle, essentially. And he did eventually manage to convince her. There was a lot of back and forth, some yelling, you know, some harsh stuff was said back and forth, but he really put forth his his feelings, you know, how important this is to him, how he's gonna make both of them happy and make her glad she accepted the proposal, all that good stuff, and eventually, you know, wore her down. She never seemed like happy about it, but she agreed to it, right? So that's the important thing. That is definitely a big bombshell to throw onto your girlfriend, right? Just hey, I know we're kind of exclusive right now, but you think we could like add somebody else into the mix? It's a tough pill to swallow for sure. So we got past that, and then we actually I'll be right back. Okay, what I was saying is not only did we have that, which was a really big development. I mean, one episode of the protagonist, we find out he has a girlfriend. He managed to somehow get a second girlfriend with the permission of his initial girlfriend, and then like not even a minute later, I don't even think, he's like, okay, I got another good idea because I'm just full of them today. We're gonna all live together. It's gonna be great. So apparently the parents just all agreed to this. Luckily, our protagonist doesn't live with his parents, so not too much to worry about in that regard. So he gets his two girlfriends, and now lives with them. You know, there are some shows where romantic progress is a lot slower than this. So I definitely, I admire a lot about this protagonist. You know, just his honesty, his lack of hesitation, his determination, his passion. Like he's an amazing MC. Like, there's so many MCs that just could not, and in their wildest dreams, pull off what this man managed to pull off in a single episode in like a lifetime. Like, I mean, you've seen a lot of those type of protagonists, right? You know, wishy-washy, full of hesitation. Just, you know the type. If you've seen a lot of anime, a lot of harem anime and stuff, you know the type I'm talking about. That is not this man, right? But he's also not like there's also no type of anime protagonists, which are like the really arrogant, you know, kind of protagonists, which are obviously really different than the other one I mentioned, but also different from this guy, right? He's not like a arrogant asshole kind of character either. He's just he is who he is, you know. So I do appreciate him as a character for sure, and both the girls are great as well. Just like there's really nothing to complain about with this episode aside from maybe the insane amount of fog, you know, the mist, steam stuff in the bath scene, as well as blocking a pontoon shot. That those two things are probably the only things I have to really complain about. There were just a lot of hilarious insanity in this episode, just the way certain things escalated in the directions they went into, and it's I quite enjoyed this first episode. I think there's no doubt in my mind that I'm going to watch more of this. Right, I definitely look forward to seeing how their life together is gonna go, and I'm also curious how the other two girls are gonna be into it, because the blonde girl and the other girl, like silver-ish hair girl, they're obviously very prominent in the opening and stuff, so they're gotta be in the mix somehow. But there's not 4 Kanojos in the title, so I don't know. They might not go full Kanojo status, but maybe they'll still somehow manage to be pretty important. I don't know. I guess we'll see. One of the things to look forward to. I kind of want to rewatch this episode already. I kind of do. But yeah, definitely. I mean, this is the first show I've watched of the new season, so I can't really say things like, this is the best anime I've seen so far of this season, even though that is technically true. It just wouldn't mean much. But yeah, really, really good stuff. Definitely looking forward to watching more of the show, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I hope you click that like button and support me on Patreon and watch more of my videos, and maybe leave a comment if you got something on your mind. But for now, bye-bye.